Hello guys, it's Carlos, and in today's video I'm going to talk about the patterns of synchronicity. The path of synchronicities is a pattern which appear in everyone's daily life, such in the body, such in some type of subject that you're working on. Everything has a mathematical pattern. So what I'm going to talk about to you today is about a family member that's going to have a baby. That's my cousin. She's a very unique person. She knows how to handle things. And she has the capability of intuitioning things. But yesterday, I had a dream. I think that my mind was telling me that the baby wasn't okay. But another voice said to me, it's a false alarm. So I was worried. I didn't tell nothing to my cousin, so that just would have worried her. And persons think that this kind of things is gibberish, but it's not. Because I received that pattern. Because today, she went to the doctor and the baby's heart wasn't pumping. So she went to the hospital again. Turns out the baby was just trying to move. This type of things used to happen, but am I thinking to myself, is it true? Because it isn't the first time that I receive patterns of synchronicity. You think of something, and that something comes back to life in some kind of way. For example, 2 months ago, I was talking to my brother, and then I spoke to him about a friend of mine. And that would happen. His TikTok page appeared. Another thing. In the other day, I just asked my brother, are you listening to this song? Well, it's a Portuguese song. And he said yes. How did you know? And I started laughing. And he thinks it's all a coincidence. But recently, he has experiencing too much deja vus. So, what I tell him is to keep calm and let the patterns fill in. Because in our world, the world that it's awake, that has a little bit of notion what's going on, knows what's going on. It isn't a coincidence. Nothing is a coincidence. Human being is not a coincidence. We have a guy, I appreciate his work, and there are some truth things into it. And that it's called that reality isn't real. Donald Hoffman says it. But I saw some of Donald's interviews And when he was asked a direct question about a particular subject, what did he do? Yeah, he just tried to find an answer to fit in. So, everything that we have been told, everything that we have been praised for, tells me it's a lie. And I went to research, and it is all a lie. Synchronicities comes into dreams, makes you open your eyes, because you don't know the fuck what's going on. Take a look at your fellow celebrities. Oh, you owe them. You owe and you owe. You think you owe them something by praying them. And when I think of education, it's another type of subject that makes me sick, because we have been screwed throughout the millennia. We have been conceived by the power of God, that they say it's a man from above with 10 commandments, and when you don't obey those commandments, you will awe and burn in hell. But for some reason, that God can't handle money. And why is that? Tell me. Why is that? A very difficult question, right? Well, that's also sort of easy to respond. In the ancient tribes, in the ancient communities, there were the type of guys who were acting like bankers in that day. They had the knowledge, they knew how to write, they knew how to read. So what tells me if it isn't just a big block? Slavery, for example, in numerous examples. And since also history is rigged, why food isn't rigged? I've been seeing a lot of commercials and nutritionists' plans, and they just know that. They just don't know how to act. They try to build a pyramid by adding this nutritious and randomly saying that things are good to eat and they are healthy. But just tell me another thing. Why do we need dentists? I saw another film or documentary, whatever you want to call it, how people on the tribes would survive. Well, they just eat seeds, vegetables, and meat for survival. And one thing that I noticed is that in the middle of the jungle, they don't have no dentists. And turns out their teeth are better than the usual for the suburban people. Do you really think that those people need a dentist? Well, my friends, have to think deeply and see what's really not going on, if what you see is really what you want to see. Because in this reality, if you don't open your eyes, my son, then your body will be shattered. So I'm just some guy with normal standards, try to evolve his own spirit. So I don't condemn no one. I'm faster condemned than to condemn someone. Unfortunately, in this world, it's like this. Well, hope you guys liked the video. It's just a thought that I had in my mind, and I have plenty of them. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.